Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Final Fantasy. Last time we made it here to the floating platform, the floating castle, and we kind of made our way through. We are actually here at this is the fifth level of of the floating castle. I couldn't brain. And we're actually kind of close to the fiend of air, of wind, I mean. This area here contains a bridge that leads to the section where we're going to be fighting Tiamat. This is actually known to Final Fantasy 1 players as the Bridge of the Warmech. And Warmech is actually... it's named after the enemy that you can encounter here. The Warmech Bridge is a really rare enemy that you can fight. It's actually the most powerful enemy in the game. Pretty much hands down. Hopefully we don't encounter it, because it's incredibly powerful. You can definitely grind Warmech if you feel the inclination. Because it drops an insane amount of experience, 32,000 experience each time you fight it. And it also drops 32,000 gil. But it's a very powerful enemy that deals some really nasty attacks. Including one called Nuclear, which deals between 160 and 320 non-elemental damage to all of the party. So your ribbon is not going to do anything to prevent that. That's why it's so nasty. Additionally, it does two melee attacks that deal between 128 and 256 points of damage. So we're talking, a potential of 500 points of damage, which can drop anyone in the party, really, if you're not careful. But like I said, thankfully it's a pretty rare encounter, and I'm actually hoping I don't run into it. I'm not really in the mood, to be perfectly blunt, to fight Warmech. But we're going to go ahead and make our way forward, and hopefully we don't run into anything nasty. Okay, these are just airs. I'm pretty sure we fought airs. No, we haven't fought air. We fought water. So this is our first encounter with air. Air is the air elemental is 358 hit points. Only has a defense of 4, but has an evade of 72, which is air. It's hard to hit. It also has a pretty respectable 65% magic defense. Its melee attack is actually pretty strong at between 53 and 106 points of damage. There is no real elemental weakness that it has. I'm just gonna pretty much punch it. If I can hit. At this point, I think, with a pretty high, like I said, a pretty high magic defense, it's not going to do all that much, but I'm going to go ahead and try to just hit it with lightning. Oh, there you go. If you do land hits, it's pretty much lights out, because they do have a very weak defense. Now you can see 96 is respectable, 60 is a little less respectable, but it's not bad. Yeah, I'll take a 70. I would take an average of 70 points of damage for these guys. And I think this round we're just gonna heal. So as you can see, these items, these healing items, are just absolutely wonderful. They really make traveling through these areas a lot easier. I mean, being able to constantly heal without worrying about your spells, your spell slots, is just, I don't think is appreciated. I mean, it's really good. I think I'm at full health. Yeah, pretty much. Eric could use some healing, but I'm not that worried. We're actually not that far away from another level up, which is really funny, in my opinion. The way this game has gone, where there are points in the game where you're just struggling for a level, just grinding out, trying to get just a couple of levels under your belt so you can actually just get to the first dungeon. You guys remember how far we've come in terms of just the stupid marsh cave, for example? Like, we would go to the marsh cave now and actually have 0 issues. In fact, many of the monsters in marsh cave would probably run from us. Well, that's disappointing. I was really kind of hoping you guys would die. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I'll keep doing this. Trying to keep everyone topped off here. I mean, as long as they keep hitting us like this, I'm gonna have to keep healing us like this. Especially Eric. Eric just... I think in RPG terms, Eric is exactly a glass cannon. And I think that's what they're called. Just an incredible amounts of damage, but if you hit it just a tiny bit too hard, it'll shatter. So, yeah, glass cannon. Well, there goes that. It's a long bridge. Oh no. Oh man. I was actually really not expecting to have to fight. I was not expecting to have to fight this guy right now. I don't actually... Okay, oh man. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I think this is the only recourse I have. I'm going to haste. I'm gonna hasten Eric. And then in the next turn, I'm gonna hasten Jean. If they're still alive. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Heal 2 now. Good. I gotta get Jean back up to something where he can survive a direct hit, because that's not too bad. That's not too bad either. As long as he keeps going. Oh yeah, that one hurt. That one really hurt. Okay. Crap. If Jean goes down, we are doomed. I'm wondering if I need to use Cure 4 or Heal 2. I think I'm going to use a Cure 4. Oh no! No! Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna lose. There's just no way we're gonna live. I don't see a way out for us here. I'm wondering. I don't know if. Let me look this up real quick. I don't know if fast stacks with itself. No, it doesn't stack with itself. Unfortunately, fast does not stack with itself. Which is a shame, because if we could get... And the problem, of course, is we still haven't even fought Tiamat. Like, we still have Tiamat next. That's like, you know, hanging over my head. So even if I go all out here and manage to kill Warmech, you know, what? So, I mean, we're... I don't... You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying is, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can't nuke. I guess I'll just go with Ice 3. It's all I can do. I guess I could slow Warmech and make it so it's only... doing one attack at a time? Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Maybe if I hit it with a slow too. I can make it so it's only attacking me once per turn, and you know, yeah, I think this is the only recourse I have. I can't think of anything else that I can do. I don't have anything that I can... And I'm gonna check one more time to make sure life cannot be cast during battle. Right, it's only outside of combat, yeah. I guess I have no choice but to try, like, Thor hammer and just whittle away at it. You know, 27 is nothing. Oh, my God. I can't believe Jean missed out on 10,666 points of experience. This is so stupid. This is literally the worst. I still can't cast level 8 spells. At what level can I cast these? Oh, I do have one, but I don't have it. But I do have it, but I don't have it. But I do have it. But I don't have it. Good. If only I did have it, then I would have it, and then Jean would be at 563 hit points instead of 1! I can't believe he didn't get it. Can't believe Oh, Eric had been doing so well. I mean, Jean not died once. Not one time. And then he died. He did. This is gonna take a while. But I'm glad I bought 99 of them. Honestly, when Jean died, I thought I was going to, honestly, I thought in my head, the next thing he's going to do is kill Eric, and then we really will have literally no way of fighting it. And we're dead. I'm not actually sure how we survived. To be perfectly honest with you, I didn't expect to survive that. That could have been infinitely worse. In just literally every possible way. Okay, but we survived. Oh. It's just one of those things that you dread, and you're like, it's never gonna happen to me. And then it kind of does happen to you. And to be honest with you, I have never fought Warmech. It's actually the first time I ever encounter it. So, I mean, whatever, right? Alright, here we go with lightning erupts from the Fiend's Ball. So, you have come this far. I, Tiamat, the Fiend of the Wind, will now put an end to your adventure. I don't know why Tiamat taps that way. Alright, Tiamat is a really tough enemy. Has 1,000 points of health, 80 defense, 36 evade, and 100% magic defense. 4 melee attacks that can deal between 49 and 98 points of physical attack. Additionally, 50% chance, 50% of the time, Tiamat will use Thunder, Poison, Blizzard, and Blaze, which are, all of them are pretty dangerous. Thankfully, everyone is wearing defense. I think everyone has a ribbon. Everyone has a ribbon except for Eric. So I'm not really worried about anyone but Eric in those terms. Additionally, on top of the 100% magic defense, Tiamat has resistances to fire, ice, lightning, and earth elements. However, Tiamat is weak to poison, so if you did end up getting the Bane sword, for example, you can try to cast poison on Tiamat. Whatever. Whatever. Anyway. Basically, I'm going to employ the typical boss strategy here, wherein I will seriously doubt Mute will do anything. I'm actually going to cast Anti-Lightning because I can, and it'll probably protect Eric a little bit, especially because Thunder is the first thing that Tiamat will use if it uses magic. If Tiamat is still alive after the third round, or for the third round, I'll go ahead and cast a see, and I'm glad I did this, because that would have been a lot worse, and everyone else is okay. That's 85 damage. That's what that did. 85 damage to Tiamat. That's much better. 12 hits. That's still not great. So what I need to do is cast Fast on Jean here. The next thing it's going to do is Poison if it does that. But then after that is Blizzard, so I'm actually going to go ahead and cast Anti-Ice on everyone. That's nice. That's a good hit. That's too bad. Actually, that's not bad. It could have been a lot worse of an attack. Wow. Thankfully, that didn't actually poison anyone. And thankfully, it's been doing these magic attacks instead of doing its physical attacks, which are way worse. I'm actually going to go ahead and cast Heal 2 on everyone. It might actually kill it this turn, yeah. I actually thought that might happen. Hey, look at Jean, finally leveling up. Way to catch up, buddy. This was a very stressful episode. Go ahead and use a house here. That was something else. I plan on making it to the airship without any combat. Look at that, and it worked out. I don't know how. I don't know how that worked. Alright, the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to do one last quick thing in terms of like story progression here. Let's make it over here to Crescent Lake. Let's make it over here to Crescent Lake. Come into town. Rest at the inn. First and foremost. Rest at the inn. As you can see, all 4 orbs have been restored. I'm gonna sell the Sun Sword really quickly. And the heal and opal. Those 2 things. Mostly in case I come across anything else I want, but I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. I don't think there are any other items that are like coming up that I absolutely have to have. And I mean, like I said, the money right now is of no consequence to me. I just want it out of my inventory, and I'm already in town. I would just drop it otherwise. And that seems kind of like a waste. So I think that was the best course of action here. I am Liu Khan. Now all legends and prophecy will be fulfilled. Our path has been decided. I think he said that last time. Yeah, 400 years ago. We must use force only for just purposes. Night warriors, only you. Time will repeat itself. Okay, here we go. Time will repeat itself every 2,000 years. Break the time loop. What? What time loop, yeah? I see now. Someone who traveled back 2,000 years is the cause of the world's destruction. After 2,000 years, he will travel back again. Then again, then again. Someone traveled 2,000 years to the past. The 4 fiends were sent forward in time. Those fiends threaten to destroy the world today. Time is repeating. In order to break the time loop, you must eliminate the enemy who controls from 2,000 years in the past. The world was suddenly thrown into disorder. You must restore it. With the 4 orbs shining again, the time gate can be broken. The true enemy is 2,000 years in the past. The Temple of Fiends is the center of the 4 altars. The time has come to destroy the source of evil. Okay, now combined with what we saw in the floating castle, where we looked out the window and looked upon the earth and saw that the 4 powers were converging onto the Temple of Fiends, we know that we're supposed to travel to the Temple of Fiends. Now, we have been to the Temple of Fiends before, if you guys remember at the very beginning of the game. We were actually there. So our quest leads us back there. And I just kind of wanted to come here to, progress that bit of story. And really, if you're playing this game for the first time, you might be coming to Crescent Lake pretty often to kind of talk to the sages and see if they have anything else to say, and talk to other NPCs that might have things of interest. I don't know why I went south. Actually, this way, isn't it? I'm actually going to buy a house. A tent. I'm going to buy a tent. I don't need a house. I hope they sell tents here. Because I just want to save right outside the temple in case the unthinkable happens and I get a game over. Pew pew. Here we go. All right. We're gonna go ahead and cut it here. And the next episode, we're going to go into the Temple of Fiends and start getting ready for the end of the game. Honestly, pretty exciting stuff. All right. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.